We're here in Seattle. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Bryce Miller. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And here is Stephen Kwan. And that's a little bit high. And we're underway from Seattle. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, one away. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
1 out, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ball 1.
And takes low for ball 1. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Back to the mound. Crawford on the run. Throw to first. And they get the out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Inside, just missed. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that's too high, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the strike. Misses.
Nope,
and that's ball 2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, John Means.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there for his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
And now for Seattle, Jarren Duran. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
The count.
Fastball for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missing inside. Got him looking. 1 down. So digging in, Alfonso Rivas. There's the strike. And ball 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? It doesn't have to be impressive. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That one to first, and that's just foul. Squirts away a little bit. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's downstairs. 2-0. And another ball. Runner at second. 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Manny Machado up next for the Mariners. Right through there for a strike. And Manny gets a piece. That misses. Now 1-2. And that one is inside.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Top of the second, and the batter now, Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
Miller back to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Will Brennan in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Ball 2.
And it's even up.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone.
Just Rivas. The throw to second is offline. First and second, no outs. Here's Lane Thomas now. First offering, and it just misses. Jones over at second. Brennan on at first with nobody out. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fastball is outside. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Stays alive. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
he hit him, and that brings home a run.
Batting up.
The bases all loaded up. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. Golden opportunity right here. Off the plate inside, and that's ball one. Bases juiced, no outs.
If it has nothing other than
I'll take a page.
Are you still going to pizza?
Yep.
And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. Bases loaded. One away. That one ripped, but foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
And there's the strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's outside.
That's out.
And now it's even 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Back up the... Oh, that got him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. In to score is the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. And they take a 2-run lead. Bo Naylor, the next to hit. And that clips the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cold strike three on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that.
I don't know. Nope.
What do you
And now
use
it's
that for?
Brandon
Just
Lau.
he eventually eats the bucket. Yeah.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big
We
reason
could even
why getting ahead in
let
counts.
Raven
He's been
have
able
some
to do
area
that
to work on
consistently,
gardening if he
and you
wants
see the
once he's here.
results.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, same. He's gonna have to pick some low maintenance stuff.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Missed
Ball
with a
1.
changeup. Ball 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Next offering upstairs. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he really sells the
2
changeup
strikes.
with that arm action.
Not really. I love
Next
going on the
pitch is
cob, but
inside,
it's
and that's ball 3.
yeah.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. Back in Seattle, top half of the 3rd inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Ball 1, no strikes. Manzardo batting in the cleanup spot, and he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho.
Ball, that's out.
And another ball. And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn
2
something
balls,
from
1
that
strike.
pitch. You clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first
Got
in
him.
time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
The designated hitter.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Singled and scored his first time. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. And now it's going to be Will Brennan. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one sliced foul. Foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back at T-Mobile Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Up
Now
next
batting
for the
Jaron
Mariners,
Duran.
the
Struck
left
out
fielder,
looking his first time.
Duran.
That one
Yep,
outside.
that ball went out.
1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And that's a little
Ball 2.
high.
2-1.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Durant checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
The first baseman,
Alfonso Rivas up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first offering is not close. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And now 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Strike.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas gets under it. And there's 2 away. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Rodriguez.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe. And fortunately for him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
This one in the dirt. Tag save. He's into third on a wild pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes Lane Thomas. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh puts it away, and there's 1 down. Here's Brian Rocchio.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Yeah, that's about right.
Push to the left and foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
He texts like my dad.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The batter, number 10.
Daniel Schneemann will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Good eye in that spot.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if His run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And there's a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Showing a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kwan stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hit in the air, right field. A Rosarena. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Rafael Devers up to hit.
The designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
First pitch just misses.
Well, these Mariners just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
13.
And now it's Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1.
Machado.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And the 0-1. In the air to left center. Kwan heads after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh, struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fly ball to right. Brennan in position. And it's caught for the out. Lau at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Wow.
Off the plate, and it's 1-0. Popped up first base side. Manzardo makes the play, and that'll do it.
No, I'll just take it by another Beckus.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Mariners.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Gregory Santos.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off for
Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
That's inside. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Duran makes the catch. 1 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Santos is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
And the 1-0. And a foul ball. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Ground ball left side. Slinging it to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And
oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. There's a strike.
They know when he comes in,
0-1.
pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
That one misses. And 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike. Misses off the plate. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Seattle, now it's the right fielder, Randy Arozarena. Means back to work. Hit on the ground to short. Rocchio zips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 3.
And now J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. And that's in the dirt. The Mariners down by 4, last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Jaron Duran up next for the Mariners. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Duran.
And that's a little bit high.
Outside, that's a ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is down low. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Fly ball This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Lane Thomas. Thomas, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Ryan Rocchio digs in now. That's outside, and that is ball 1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Tap to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. That's down and in. And that one is downstairs, and the count is 2-0. And that's a strike.
That's ball 3.
1 out and a runner at second. Three-two now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Quan, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just missed. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-1. And it's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. On the ground at first, but that rolls foul. And a ground ball to first. And that is the inning.
Yeah.
Now pitching for
back
the
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Herron.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now for Seattle, Alfonso Rivas.
The first baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Devers in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swinging a foul out of play. So now 1-2.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Check on the runner. And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's outside.
In the dirt. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here comes Manny Machado. Gets the call. It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners, one away. Hit on the ground might be 2. Flips it, 1 at second, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Mariners.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Bo Naylor now at the plate.
The catcher, Bo Naylor.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Just missed. That one almost got him.
No strike.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one hit to right. Arozarena moving under it. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away. Now it's the Guardians DH, Nolan Jones. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Brash, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff, hit in the air, left field. Durant coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Brennan stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Fought off foul. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Thomas has this one sized up, and out number 1 on the grab. And up next for Seattle, Brandon Lau.
The batter, number 8.
0 for 2 in
Second
this
baseman,
one.
Brandon Lau.
That missed inside, and that's ball 1.
Yeah.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Guardians leading by 4 here, the bottom of the 7th. Pitch in the dirt, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Outside, 1-0.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Now this is in the air down the line. Brennan sizes this one up, hauls it in to end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Pete
Mariners.
Fairbanks on to pitch here.
Number 30.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
Center fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
He swings and fouls one off. Missing inside, 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 strikes.
at second. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Way inside, and that hit him. So up next,
Now
Daniel Schneemann.
Second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
First pitch
Inside,
doesn't
ball
find
one.
the zone. Just
that's up there.
missed. Rocchio leads off first with one away. And that
Whoa, that's
misses.
inside.
And the count is 3-1. And ball
That's ball
four,
four.
two
Take it
aboard.
away.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
2 on,
left
1
fielder,
out.
Steven
Now at the plate, Stephen
Kwan.
Kwan. And there's a foul ball.
One ball, one
Little
strike.
trouble with this one behind the plate. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. A changeup
inside.
missing. 3-1 now. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
1 out, bases full. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's a catcher to hit, Bo Naylor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And Naylor swings through that one.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
Back
the Guardians.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
34.
bottom of the 8th, Paul Sewald.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
And stepping in for the
Leading up
Mariners,
for the
J.P.
Mariners,
Crawford.
the shortstop,
The
J.P.
M's in striking distance, but have
Crawford.
some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Outside low, and it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Jaron Duran getting ready to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. Went with the sweeper for the strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now for Seattle, Alfonso Rivas.
Alfonso Rivas.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So runner at second, 2 down. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Inside, ball 1. Rivas at second with 2 down. And another ball. Oh, he gloves it. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
The first baseman, number 9, Kyle Manzardo.
Here comes a pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. Romero goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they get it out on the play. Next is the designated hitter, Nolan Jones. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. Headed towards the corner. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The center fielder, number 8.
So runner at second, 2 down. Thomas, the next to hit. That ball just 1. Misses, and that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's outside. And it's 2-2. Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The run comes in from second. It's 5-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now a chance for Brian Rocchio. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
The batter, number 10. Second baseman.
So 2 outs
Daniel
with runners on the corners.
Schneemann.
Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Thomas, the runner at third. Rocchio at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering way off the plate. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And here is Devers. Sewell back to work.
Ball, that's
a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And it kicks off the bag. It's in and out of his glove. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. His 9th homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 5-2. Emmanuel Clase on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. That's inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
Now
nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lau stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Got him looking. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
The batter, number 3.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts
Crawford.
and a ground out. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Just missed. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Alfonso Rivas up next for the Mariners. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Alec Burleson.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
The other way. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final score, 5-2 for Chris Singleton.